folks. So I'm definitely going to head home because I'm getting really tired now. And like I say, I've got no way of getting any water or anything because I've got no money and stuff. So, like I said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to definitely head home. And although I keep saying that I'm going to do a vlog when I get home, and I haven't so far, I'll probably try and do one when I get home. Anyway, so just in case you're wondering, by the way, now I have done a vlog here before. I've done a vlog at this place before. I don't think it's been a while though. It's been a good while. But I thought, well, I'm coming this way, I'm passing by, and I thought, well, I have done a vlog here before, but I guess for some of my newer subscribers, you won't have known this part of my story. Right, so basically, where I'm standing right this minute, I used to beg for money here. This is one of the places I used to sit, literally right here, and on the rush hour, this flight of stairs would be packed, both in the evening rush hour and morning rush hour. And I would sit literally there. I'd have a sleeping bag with me and whatever, and I'd sit on top of my sleeping bag, and I would sit there for a good few hours, or as long as I could stand it, and obviously beg for money, so I could get a drink and so on and what have you. Anyway, so I remember one particular time, because that's the thing, what maybe a lot of people don't always realise or understand, is that when you're homeless, you know, you think it's a life of Riley for some people, you might think. But the thing is that some days, you know, you can sit there for hours on end. You can sit there all day and be lucky if you make £1. Other days you could make sometimes even 50 quid. Do you know what I mean? All depending. Do you know what I mean? All depending. Just how the day went. So like I say, some days you would make lots of money, some days you would make virtually nothing if you were lucky, you know what I mean? Or if you were unlucky, I should say. So it was one of those days. It was just one of those days. For some reason, for whatever reason, it just wasn't happening. And no matter how much I begged, no matter how many times, no how long I sat there, I was getting nothing. I was getting really frustrated. You can imagine, you know, the drink was on me. I was getting like a bit rattly. I was desperate for a can of beer, whatever. You know, I was just in a really bad space, and I just wanted to get some money. You know what I mean? So I could get something and what have you. And like I say, it just wasn't happening. I was just completely being ignored as if I wasn't even there. So anyway, I decided that in my infinite wisdom, I was going to try a bit of reverse psychology. And so I was going like, no, I don't want your money, no, I don't want your spare change, I'm sat here just for a laugh, no, all this sort of carry on. It didn't work, because I was hoping like people think like, oh, poor sod, you know, he's really completely lost it, or whatever, here, give him a couple of bob, whatever. But it didn't work, you know what I mean? My little plan, my little master plan of doing a reverse psychology just did not work, because I still didn't get anything, do you know what I mean? So, anyway, you know, like I say, that was just yet another little story in the story of my life on the streets. So yeah, like I said, because this is the area that I base myself in. We're at Waterloo train station and / Westminster, St Thomas's. So yeah, this is where I was. And sometimes my other begging place, I'll show you, it was all along here. This is where I frequent quite regularly, and there's a shop I'm going to show you in a minute. There's a shop coming up where sometimes I used to stand outside that shop sometimes, and used to do my begging out there sometimes. And there was it's like a little delicatessen coffee shop thing. It's run by some Italian brothers. And again, I've done a vlog about this, but you know, like I said, I'm here, I might as well do another vlog about it. Anyway, yeah, so I'll show you. As I said, this is, you've got the Millennium Eye over there, by the way, just so you give you sort of points of reference. So we're on the south bank of the Thames. Now this is the shop I was telling you about. You see this one here? And sometimes I used to stand literally there, or sometimes I'd stand in that corner there, I'd be in that corner. That's where I'd sit and drink my drink as well, and I would do my begging there. And like I said, I'd sit in this corner. I remember one time there was a chap in a suit walked past, and he gave me £10. Another time, it seemed like an American couple. You know, they had the big loud shirts on. You know, typical American tourists. Sorry, not being what's the name, but stereotypical. But they were the stereotypical sort of American tourists with the loud shirts and the hat and the big camera hanging around the neck and all that. So anyway, like I said, they walked past me and he gave me about £2 or £3, and then they stopped round about near that pillar there. They stopped there, and the American guy sort of, he seemed to be doing something, and then he must have got his wallet out or something, came over and he gave me £10. Do you know what I mean? So like I said to you, some days you'd be just really lucky like that, where money would just come to you sometimes, and then there'd be other days when it just, you know, you couldn't get any of it sometimes. Anyway, so another thing, like I said, what I was going to try and say to you is that there was one time when, like I said, now, I used to get free toast off these guys. They used to give me free toast, and they were really, really nice to me. They were really, really kind, really, really helpful, and like I said, they used to give me free toast. They used to give me sort of like 6 or 7 slices of toast, man, and it was really nice, you know what I mean? It was really, really kind of them. Anyway, so one day, like I said, one day, well, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, something like that. Can't quite remember exactly what time it was. And anyway, I was dying for a drink, and I was walking round, and as I'm walking round, like I said, I was feeling really, really angry, really, really frustrated, and I walked past here, and at the time I didn't realise it was their shop, to be honest. I had no idea. And as I walked past, because I had these big steel toe cap boots on at the time. I don't know where I got them from, probably got some homeless charity or something. I got like these big steel toe cap boots on. And as I'm walking past, out of anger and frustration, I kicked the bottom of the window. I just kicked it. And it wasn't like I intentionally meant to break it necessarily. I was just, you know, like I say, just kicking out in frustration sort of thing. And it literally put a hole in the bottom, boot size. It was like the cartoon, where the cartoon character goes through a wall or something and leaves the shape. It literally was that. There was a little sort of round, oval-shaped hole through the window at the bottom. I didn't realise that, you know, that would happen, like, you know what I mean? I didn't even realise it was their shop. So anyway, what I did was I would just walk round the block. I walked all the way around, you know, because I didn't even think about it really. And because there was no alarms went off or anything like that, there's no like, or anything like that. So anyway, I walked back round the block, and it gets here, and there's a glazier measuring up the shop window, and two of the brothers were standing outside here, and I'm walking up, and I suddenly realised whose shop it was and everything. I felt so guilty. Do you know what I mean? I felt so bad, because it was their shop, and it was like, they were really good to me. They were really, really good to me. They were really nice people. And I'm like, I felt so bad. And so I'm walking up, and like, I must have had guilty written across my forehead, do you know what I mean? Because I was like a little naughty schoolboy being caught doing something wrong. So as I'm walking up, they say, because obviously they recognised me, they saw me, and knew it was me, and they come up and said, oh, have you seen who smashed our shop window, like, blah, 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 blah. So anyway, I'm at first sort of reluctant to say anything at first, so I'm just standing there, just looking really, really guilty, looking at my feet, and obviously he's realised, he thought, no, it was you, wasn't it? And I've just gone like yeah, it was me. Anyway, like I say, you know, they call the police and everything, which is fair enough, you know what I mean? And blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you the rest of the story later, but like I said, these guys are really cool. I really like them. They were really, really good to me. And I really, really am sorry that I smashed their window. I really am, because I didn't realise it was their shop. I really didn't. I wasn't paying attention. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I was gagging for a drink. You know, I wasn't quite in my right mind, as you can imagine. And like I said, you know, I'm walking past and just out, and like I say, it wasn't like I was deliberately trying to smash the window, you know what I mean? I was just, it was like I say, you know, when you get frustrated and you just kick something out of frustration sort of thing, not necessarily intending to do any damage necessarily, and there it was, this flipping half circle hole in the bottom of the window. It wasn't like the whole window went either, do you know what I mean? It was like, I mean, because it's a big window, as you can see, it's a big massive plate window, do you know what I mean? So anyway, so I just thought I'd relate those two stories. Like I say, I'm pretty sure I've done a vlog about them before, but I don't know if my new subscribers have seen those videos, so I just thought I'd let you know about that. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there, and I'll catch you guys later. Bye for now.